Good morning and happy Sunday. It is Sunday. We got football today. I'm so excited. Let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness before I get to my NFL picks. As well as let me adjust how I sit in this chair. Let's see. I would say that my low and my high, they're both intertwined. For all intents and purposes, this is the most uneventful weekend I've had since probably July. Maybe even before that. Like, you know what? I think probably since before Memorial Day weekend. Like, even if technically nothing was happening, I still had the lake to go to. And even after we stopped going, like, all throughout October, you know, you had, like, birthdays, anniversaries, and stuff like, well, really more anniversaries and Halloween parties, for sure. But, yeah, this is pretty uneventful. Not that it's a bad thing. And that's my high. In fact, I actually really enjoyed this change of pace for a little bit. I mean, again, it's getting to be cold outside. Obviously, I should expect stuff like this weekend to happen more frequently. Even if everybody is working for the weekend. Okay. Any Loverboy fans out there? I would say that my act of kindness was, well, here's the thing. It's just that yesterday before we went to dinner, my father wanted to go to the American Legion in Corning for some sort of raffle, and I humored him. I mean, to be honest, I kind of went with him because, hey, maybe that one popcorn machine from the 90s has popcorn inside. It didn't really have any, well, it had some popcorn, but for like one handful. So, yeah, but yeah, we got the sorties eventually, so everything's cool. So I guess without further ado, I have some NFL picks to make. So let's begin. So as of right now, I know for a fact I'm 0-1 because on Thursday I was wrong about the Bears winning. Let's see, the Colts and the Patriots. I think I'll take the Colts for that one. The Colts surprised me last week, and they're playing the Patriots, which are 2-7 right now, so sure, I'll go to the Colts. The Browns and the Ravens, ooh. I really want to give this one to the Ravens. I really do. But the Browns defense is actually for real. Yeah, I'll give it to the Ravens. Definitely give it to the Ravens. Packers and Steelers. Well, to say that both teams are going through rebuilds is a bit of an understatement. But Steelers look like they have more things put together than the Packers do. So I'll take the Steelers for that game. Let's see. Okay. I know the Jaguars are on fire right now. Meanwhile, I know the 49ers are on a bit of a losing streak. This is you guys' chance to break that streak. I mean, don't get me wrong, Trevor Lawrence has definitely proven to be everything he's been living up to be so far. I mean, listen, I don't think anyone was expecting him for him to win a Super Bowl very soon. But he's definitely being the prospect that a #1 overall pick should be. But then again, the 49ers are still the 49ers. This one's a bit of a tough call, but I'm taking the 49ers over the Jaguars. Okay, Saints and the Vikings. I gotta say, both teams have really been turning things around in the last couple of weeks. They're both 5-4. But who do I trust more, Derek Carr or Kirk Cousins? Actually, oh wait, Kirk Cousins is out, isn't he? Oh right, I forgot he's out. If it was Derek Carr versus Kirk Cousins, I would say it's the Vikings. But I think I'll go with the Saints for this one. Hold on a second. There's one thing. Actually, you know what? I changed that. I'll pick the Vikings over the Saints. Vikings are on a bit of a hot streak right now. So, yeah, I'll pick the Vikings over the Saints. Let's see. The Bengals and the Texans. Bengals. I do believe the Bengals are the 3 seed overall. Or actually, no, they'd be like the 5th seed, aren't they? But, yeah, don't get me wrong. C.J. Stroud, definitely a lot better than people thought he was going to be. I mean, he was number 2 overall, but like he took that one quarterback test that mentions like psychology stuff, and he didn't do very well on it. That's why people thought he was going to be very good. But I gotta give C.J. Stroud credit. You know, he stepped up. I like C.J. Stroud, but I like Joe Burrow and the Bengals winning over the Texans more. So, yeah, I'll pick the Bengals over the Texans. The Titans and the Buccaneers. Both teams aren't doing very well this year. Is Ryan Tannehill still the quarterback for the Titans? Let me look up real fast. Oh. Will Levis. If it was Tannehill versus Baker Mayfield, I would have given it to Tannehill. But you know what? I'll go Bucs over the Titans. That's my pick. Let's see. The Lions and the Chargers. Lions. Yeah, I'm just calling it right here, man. The Chargers, they're just not good. Like, if anything, they're becoming what people think of Dallas. Like a team full of hype, but they can't deliver on much. But meanwhile, the Lions are, well, I know they're definitely winning their division. For sure, I know they're winning their division. So, yeah, I'll pick the Lions over the Chargers. Falcons and Cardinals. Falcons. A team of both teams are named after overrated birds, as a comic from Marketing Company Force once said. Yeah, I'll go for the Falcons. Falcons over the Cardinals. Okay, now we get to the games of the week. The games of the week. Which, first, let's do the Commanders and Seahawks. I'm telling you, I think don't get me wrong, the Commanders are doing better than they have been. But I gotta give it to the Seahawks. Seahawks look like they've got a better team overall. I mean, here's the thing. There's one Seahawks fan who's a bit of a pain in my rear end, on and off. And actually, you know what? Never mind. Seahawks. What am I thinking? I was going to pick the Commanders just because I want to mess with this one guy. But no, I just realized the Commanders traded like some of the best players. So, yeah, Seattle. I'm taking Seattle over the Commanders. And now we get to the actual game of the week, the one game that everyone's going to be watching, the one game everyone's going to be talking about because it involves my Dallas Cowboys, and that is my Dallas Cowboys against the New York Football Giants. I mean, look, this is a divisional game. And there's been a long-standing rivalry between the Giants and the Cowboys forever. But, dude, Daniel Jones is out for the year. Tyrod Taylor's out for the year, and so your starting QB is Tommy DeVito. He doesn't need oh, a little notification. I did not need to write it. Anyway, right, I'm talking about Tommy DeVito. He's not even related to Danny DeVito. Like, at least if he was related to, I mean, listen, regardless of whether or not he was actually related to Danny DeVito, I was going to pick the Cowboys anyway. Spoilers. But at least if he was related to Danny DeVito, that would have been kind of cool. Now he's just some guy. Some guy playing for the New York Football Giants. Actually, I think they probably got, like, some other quarterback, too. I forget. But whoever it is, Dak Prescott all the way. Of course I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. Because the Cowboys are the Cowboys are right now mad as hornets after losing to the Eagles. Yeah, Micah Parsons said that one comment of how they're feeling more confident. And I get why. Actually, you know what? Earlier last week, Micah Parsons made a comment after the game saying, you know, we actually feel more confident now than we're actually more confident now that we lost. And I get why. Because for all intents and purposes, the Eagles are probably going to be the team to most likely represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And the Cowboys actually did pretty well against them. You know, if the Eagles completely blew out the Cowboys, that'd be one thing. But the Eagles only just barely won. So, honestly, if the Cowboys just clean up a couple of things, they're just as good as the Eagles. So, with that said, of course the Cowboys are still upset that they lost, and whoever's going to be next, I pity the fool. Oh, right, it's the Giants. Okay, listen, is anyone who's not a Giants fan actually going to pick the Giants? I mean, don't get me wrong, I have some friends who are Giants fans. One of my favorite comedians, Michael Rappaport, he's a Giants fan. Although he does make fun of my Cowboys. But I like Michael Rappaport, so it's okay. I know I said this also the other day, but what happened, Giants? You guys were a team known for historically great defenses. Harry Carson, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan. What happened? I mean, and what's sad too, I actually had a little hope for the Giants this year, at the beginning of the year. And then the Giants decided to do the stupid thing and not pay Saquon Barkley, but instead they did pay Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not a $40 million quarterback. I don't care what anyone says. He's not. Daniel Jones was never going to be the answer. Saquon Barkley, he's the answer. I mean, look, I'm sure he's probably going to have a day today, but not against my Cowboys. So, duh. Of course I'm picking the Cowboys over the Giants. That was easy. And then tonight's game, the Jets and the Raiders. Ooh, interesting. If the Jets didn't already have their bye, they would roughly have the same record as the Raiders. The Jets are 4-4, the Raiders are 4-5. But with that said, from what I know, the Jets are actually in the hunt. Oh my God. I can't believe I actually just said that. The Jets are actually in the hunt. And this is without Aaron Rodgers. This is insane. I mean, listen. At this point, pretty much everyone's saying has already said what I'm about to say now, and that's the fact that, you know, Aaron Rodgers doesn't get hurt. You know, the Jets are a legit Super Bowl contender. But even with him gone, they're in the hunt. And, yeah, let's be real here. It's clearly been more than a year, but everyone in that Jets locker room is mad at what Zach Wilson did. not taking responsibility for losing that one game. I forget what it was. But being under Aaron Rodgers for as long as he was until Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and definitely beating the Bills opening night definitely helped him. So, and then again, it's the New York media. New York City media sucks. It does. It's bright lights, big city, the Big Apple. You gotta, if you're not doing it right, get out. But if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Listen, I give a very, very, very slim chance that the Jets are making the playoffs. Just making the playoffs. Okay? Like, they're in the hunt, but they're, like, at the very bottom of the teams that are in the hunt. Like, if the playoffs were to start right now, actually, I'm thinking, I don't think Buffalo's even in. Regardless, I give the Jets a slim chance to make the playoffs. But for that to happen, they need to win games that are winnable, and this is one of them. So, yeah, I'm picking the Jets. So, those are my picks for today. I'm picking the Colts, the Ravens, the Steelers, the 49ers, the Vikings, the Bengals, the Buccaneers, the Lions, the Falcons, the Seahawks, my Cowboys, of course, and the Jets. I hope you like this video. If you didn't like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. Oh, actually, I should probably let you know. The first game is like at 9:30 today. So, I better make myself some breakfast so I can watch the game. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very homey in this video. For all of you guys watching your video, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, Jim's here to let me know back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.